Hello and welcome to day 22 of morning movement with me, Isabel. This is a very short class when you don't have much time and you want to just bring some gentle movement to your body. It's kind of like a warm down, or you could use it at the end of the day, or you could use it in the morning. So we're going to start by standing, as I am, on our mats, and just close your eyes. Bring the palms to face forward and settle with the feet hip distance apart, and spread the space between the toes so that you can really feel like you're pushing every toe, from the big toe to the little toe, and the heel of the foot down into the ground. Soften the space between your eyebrows, relax any tension from your face. And let's just take 3 breaths. On the inhale, we'll bring the shoulders up to the ears, and on the exhale, we will sigh the breath out. Inhale together. Exhale, let your breath go. Number 2, inhale together. Exhale, let your breath go. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, let your breath go. Really nice. And then gently open your eyes. Let's take 3 breaths now. Opening the arms up. Bring the hands together above the head. And exhale, release the hands back down the sides of the body. So 2 more like that. Breathing in. Expanding in space, taking up space, and exhale to release. Last time, breathing in. And exhale and release. Really nice. From here, take your left foot and cross it over your right foot, in front of your right foot, like me. And then reaching your arms up. Yep, so now take your right hand and place it around the left wrist, and then gently pull the hand towards the right side of the mat, reaching the left fingers away from you. Nice, take a deep breath in as you open up through the side of the left side of the body. Slowly come back through center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, we lift and side bend. Bring the weight into the right foot. And exhale, come back through to center 1 more time. Inhale, we lift and side bend. And exhale, come back to center. And then let's change the crossing. So we start with taking the right foot in front of the left. Taking the left hand around the right wrist. Inhale to lift and exhale. 2 hold for the first one. And just take a few breaths here. Noticing where it feels tight. And then slowly come back through to center. Again, this time bring the weight into the left foot for stability. Inhale to lengthen and bend. And exhale to come back to center 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. And bend. And exhale, come back through to center. Release the crossing of the legs. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. The arms are like tubes or tunnels. Inhale here, pull the belly button back to the spine, and as we exhale, let's lift the heels off the mat. Now for balance, draw your heels towards one another. They don't need to touch, but just using that energetic pull to activate the muscles down the inner sides of the legs. Let's hold for 2. And on 1, slowly release the heels down 2 more times like this. Inhale, we'll lift up, pull the heels towards one another, holding for 2. And 1, release down, and final time, inhale, we lift the heels up, holding for 2, and 1, releasing the hands by the sides of the body, just shake your hands and your feet out, and let's just come down into a downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, pedal your feet out. Maybe it's been a while since you've stretched your legs and stretched the backs of the hamstrings. So go for that nice deep stretch, and then let's bring weight onto the right side or the left side of the feet, bending the bottom knee and stretching the outer edge of the side of the body towards the ceiling. So this side of the body we're lengthening, and the lower side we're shortening. And let's do the same on the other side. Just really feeling a length and stretch. That's the intention of this class. You can also reach the top arm over and then come back through to center. Nice, and let's bring the knees down. Send the knees as wide as the hips. Bring the big toes together to touch. Lengthen the hips back to the heels and take an active child's pose. So fingertips on the mat. And just take a moment to breathe here as we stretch the space between the shoulders where the scapula is. Breathing in for 1 and exhale, breath out. Breathing in for 2 and exhale, breath out. Final time, deep breath in for 3 and exhale, breath out. Release the hands down, look your hands over to the left side of the mat. Place your right hand on top of your left and then gently draw back through that right hip as you press your right hand firmly into the mat. So you're stretching again, lengthening down the right side of the torso. Let's take 1 deep breath here. And then slowly as we exhale, let's move the hands over to the left side of the mat, placing the left hand on top of the right hand, gently drawing back through that left hip. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Really, really nice. So slowly let's come back to center. Let's come onto our knees and we'll bring the right leg forwards. And as we bring the right leg forwards, let's bring the right hip forwards. The left hip, sorry. Finding this low lunge position. For our low lunge, we'll bring our hands down to the mat, heel toe the right foot to the right, and just find a lizard pose. And we really want to open up through the left hip. So we'll just hold here for 3, hold here for 2, and hold here for 1. Really nice. And we'll slowly come up and we'll just change the position of the legs. So now we're going to face, well, I'm facing towards you, you can face towards me too. And we're just going to open and bend and stretch that right leg for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, nice everyone, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we'll extend that right leg out to the right side with the sole of the foot to parallel to the end of the mat. Let's inhale, reach the arms up, and then as we exhale, release the right hand down and reach the left arm up and over. And then make sure you're not collapsing in your shoulders. Let's lift that left shoulder up and away. And maybe we even take our gaze up towards our left bicep. Extending your left fingertips so they're also not collapsing. They're nice and long too. And hopefully this side we now stretch the left side of the torso. So this is a real lengthening class. Then let's come back through to center, return the left hand down and reach the right arm over our right ear. Holding here for a breath in, and I'm just going to move slightly forward because if you want to, you can lift your right leg and catch hold of it with the right foot and then open out to really open up through the front of that right shoulder. Holding for 3, wherever you are, for 2, and then on 1, and release. Now, facing the other side, let's do the same on the other side. Bring your left leg forwards, lean forwards, open up through your right hip. Very nice, everybody. We'll bring the hands inside of the left foot. And we'll just hold here for a few breaths. Again, bringing the weight forwards. Then slowly let's come back onto our hands and our knees. Pivot at right knee. Bring that left leg so it's kind of at a 45-degree angle from the hip. And we'll just pulse out for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and on 1. Let's now do the same on the other side. That left leg is now parallel, or the foot parallel to the end of the mat. The leg is straight, the hip and the knee and the foot are in one line. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend, left hand on left knee, right arm reaches up and over. Take your gaze upwards. And And then slowly return the right hand down, bend your left leg, catch hold of your left foot, push the foot into the hand, and the hand into the foot. Let's hold for 3, let's hold for 2, and then release on 1. Really nice. Now, let's come down onto our backs. As you find your way onto your back, we're going to do the same posture that we did standing up but lying down. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Reach your arms over your head. Hold your right hand around your left wrist. Feet to that right side. Yeah. And we'll also bring the hands towards the right side of the mat. So we're in like a banana pose and we're just going to stretch through that left side of the body. Deep breath in as we breathe into the left side of the rib cage. And then slowly coming back through to center. Change the crossing of the hand over the wrist. Change the crossing of your legs. And we will go towards the other side. Really, really nice, everyone. Let's slowly come back through to center. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out to the sides. And then bring your hands onto your lower belly. Let's just take 3 or 4 breaths, opening up through the groin area and the hips. Slowing the breath right down. Really nice, everyone. Gently bringing your knees together, bring your knees into your chest, taking a gentle rock from left to right, massaging your spine, and then holding onto the back of your legs, coming up to a comfortable seat, whatever that might look like for you. And when you find that comfortable seat, closing the eyes, bringing your hands to prayer, and we end our class today with a namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on day 22. I look forward to seeing you on day 23, and I hope you enjoyed this class. And lengthen the sides of the